What's up, everybody? It's your boy Bad Seed, aka Nicholas Cage, aka Larry J. Blige, aka your mother's baby father. Yeah. Yo, today we're gonna be doing something special. Usually I would be doing like album reviews. I mean, I ain't even review an album yet. I've been doing weekend reviews, like breaking down what's going on in hip hop for the week. But today, we're gonna be doing a review of a really dope series that my special co-host put me onto. So I want to introduce y'all to my co-host if you don't know her already, right? What's your name?
Rotten Orange, also known as Boopee.
Say it with your fingers.
Say it with your fingers.
Say it with your fingers. Y'all heard her? Her name is Rotten Orange. My name is Bad Seed, so this is the Rotten Orange, aka
Boopee.
Word up. You can catch her on the song with me. We got a song on my album Alpha. What's the name of the song? You remember?
No.
Diablo.
I forgot.
Diablo. It's
But
all
I knew
good.
it was something. I knew it was something with a D.
It's all good. Big royalties over here. Royalties. All right. So, baby, tell me, what's the name of this TV show that you told me about that was so crazy when I came to the house? What did you tell me?
I told you that it was gonna be amazing, and I really wanted you to watch it.
And what's the name of it?
The name of it is Squid Game.
Squid Game.
Not Octopus Game, but Squid Game.
Squid Game. And so what channel was it on? What did you see it on?
I saw it on Netflix.
On Netflix, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how'd you hear about this show? Before we even get into it, how'd you hear about it? Because it's not really for kids. Nah, but how did you come across this show?
So apparently, some people were talking about this whole thing called Squid Game. I decided to check it out.
Okay, you decided to check it out.
Yeah. After I watched the whole thing, I decided, But then when he came, I decided, why don't we watch it? Because Mom came up with movies. So I had a perfect movie, but it was not a movie, it's a series,
right,
like Dad said.
Right. So, Squid Game. Basically, the idea of this game, it's a Korean, of this show. It's a Korean-based series. Now, I'm not even going to get into naming the names of the characters, the name of the creator, the names of the actors. I suggest you guys do the research. I don't want to mess up their names because they all did phenomenal. The characters were really dope. I don't want to mess up their names, so I'm not going to say their names. What we're going to do, we're just going to like kind of describe what the characters are, stuff like that, right? So, listen, there are heavy spoilers in this. This is spoilers.
Heavy of them.
Heavy of them. So
just like this paper.
Just like that paper. So if you don't want spoilers, I suggest you click out of here now, and thanks for checking us out. But if you don't care about all that, then we're going to get into the spoilers right now. So I'm excited, baby. This is I haven't seen good TV like this in a long time.
Yes, and this paper is really excited. This paper is excited.
So dig this. So first things first, right? It's like 9 episodes. It's 9 episodes. It's and basically the premise of the story is the main character is a guy who he owes a lot of people money, right?
Yes.
He owes a lot of people a lot of money. Now, we're not talking about the US dollar here. We're talking about Korea. So their unit of money is called YAWN. So it was crazy because like the whole time they're saying stuff like they're saying like 4 million won and 10,000 won. Like I'm Googling and looking up what the equivalent would be in American dollars, and our money really means nothing. But anyway, let's get out of there. So basically the story is this guy, man, he owes a lot of people money, a whole lot of money, right?
Yep.
A whole lot of money. So what happened was there was a lot of people that was owing people. It was his man he grew up with. He owed a lot of people some money too. And his man was like really smart. Like he was like some big business guy or whatever. So what happened was the guy just keep gambling. You know, he trying to take care of his moms. He a father. He got a little girl. He's not really being the best dad. I'm the best dad though, right? Yeah, I'm the best dad.
Taps mean yes.
Yes, I'm the
Flicks
best
mean
dad.
no.
Yeah. But I got a tap because I'm the best dad. So, yeah, so he's trying to be the best dad. You know, he can't really get it together. You know what I'm saying? His ex-wife trying to play him. She won't let him really be around the kid and all that. You know, he's just really down in the dumps, man. Trying to get this bread up. So what happens is the main character, I don't know his name, we call him main character, right?
Yeah, main character.
Main character, right?
Or the
MC, the MC. Okay, so
main character.
Yeah, so the main character, the MC, right? He's in the train station in Korea, and he meets this dude, and the dude's like, yo, let's gamble. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a blue envelope and a red envelope, right?
He
chose the blue one. So basically the game was, while he's in the train station, it's these things on the ground, and he got to throw the envelope down and hit it and knock his and flip it up. And if he could flip it up, then he wins. If he can't, he lose. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the nigga kept losing. He kept losing. But he picked blue anyway. So he ended up getting the call to go to this place, to go play this game, to make some paper, make some big money. A lot of people that were in debt to a lot of people, they were being called to do that, right? So they got a van pulls up, they get in the van, and then it was like some gas or something that makes them go to sleep. Yeah, it makes them go to sleep so that they don't know how to get to this place where the games are being set up at, right? So I'm just kind of give you a little background of how they got there. You know what I mean? So each of these people went through some things that made people pay attention to them. They're gambling, they need this money, they just need it. So they get put in a situation, put in a van, knocked the hell out, and then sent over to some place, right? So when they get there, they all notice that they all have numbers on them, right? It's numbers, right? It's for a total of 456 of them, right? Because our MC, the main character, is the last one. He's number 456. So what happens is the characters are really well fleshed out. They got all of these people, they got their numbers on them, so you can really see who they are and what they are, right? So it starts at 001. And then it goes up to 456, right? So 001 was an ill cat. It was an old guy, really old. He had a brain tumor in the back of his head, right? So, you know, this guy, he's already dying. You know what I'm saying? So he's just there, just having fun, right? So what happens is they end up getting told by the head guy that this is some games that they gotta play, right?
Yep.
They gotta play games, and they're childhood games. They're games kids would play, right? Now, let me ask you, the first game they played was red light, green light. You ever played that?
Yes, of course I did. At recess, I'm in 3rd grade, by the way. Yes, in recess we played red light, green light all the time.
Yeah. Are you good at it?
But here's something that you should know.
What?
It's like a spoiler at the end of the show.
What?
You know, when you're looking at the wall, you can kind of see all the games you're gonna play.
That's true. Now, it's a spoiler, right? So when you're watching this movie and you see that area where they got everybody sleeping and stuff like that, look at the walls. Look at the walls. Look at the walls. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It's mad beds there, but look at the walls. So basically, in the game, when they do the game, it's basically sink or swim. You either win or you die, right? Win or die, right? So what was that, yawn break?
Yeah.
That's because you be going to sleep at like 5 in the morning. This kid here is a vampire.
Hey, I'm not a vampire. But one thing I have to say. So you know how they have to compete and how you said sink or swim?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what they say. You have to run or get left. Or basically just
die.
Fall.
So the first game was interesting because it was red light, green light. So basically what it is all these guys. Now, I want to break down what the red and blue means, right? So when you get there, the people who picked blue, they are people who are playing the game. If you picked red, when you are brought to that facility, you are one of the workers there. You know what I mean? So it's basically pick the red, blue pill, red pill, blue pill, And these things is what, yo, it's so many layers to this thing, man. So the red light, green light thing, right? All 456 people, they bring them out to this yard, and there's this big thing, right? This lady.
Massive doll.
And she's got like her back turned, right? And she's red light, green light, and she'll turn her head. So when she says red light, you stop. When she says green light, you run. Here's the thing. When she says stop, if you're still moving, what happens?
You get eliminated. And what I mean by eliminated is it's something called a bullet. A bullet right in your head.
Yeah.
And that's what we're saying.
Yeah, because basically what ended up happening is if you're moving, like if you're running and she says red light and you moving, it senses that you're moving and it just clip you. It was laying niggas out. Yo, it took out like 200 niggas, yo. Like 200 of them was smidgy smoked, yo. Am I lying?
Nope.
200 of them was smoked, aired out. You know what I'm saying? So this is just to give you an idea of some of the games. Like they had tug of war, they had
cookie game.
The who?
Cookie game.
Yeah, the honeycomb. They had the games with the marbles, and the sink or swim. You gotta win or die. And then the ill part about it is, you know, you're trying to figure out. Okay, like let's say me and Boop is there, right? And me and Boop is there. Of course, I'm gonna want Boop on my team so that she can win with me. But let me tell you how they flipped it. They flipped it because there was a part where your partner
is going
against you. So it's like, yo, you thought you was doing something by getting somebody that you love with you, somebody you rock with, but whoever wins that
survives.
And
you don't.
Facts. Yo, this thing is so stressful. It's so stressful. It's crazy. I don't want to give too much away of the story, but the story is amazing. Don't you think so?
Yep. And I have something to say before we all get that shiver in your bodies. When you're playing this, do not think it's going to be that easy prize, all that, because sometimes you can get tricked.
That's true.
What if the doll says red light and green light super fast?
Right.
Like green light, red light, super fast, and you're still moving.
Right.
That might be tricky. And what if you are moving really slow, but somehow it cracks? What you gonna do then? And what if your partners aren't moving when you're playing the tug of war? And also, what if your brain senses? What if you look at the glass knowing that it's the glass that's right, but then it's the glass that's incorrect? What you gonna do then? Or what if your marbles are set at 1? What you gonna do then?
Die.
Or 2? What you gonna do then?
Die.
Yes, of course.
I love this little nigga right here, I swear to God. Yo, but we're gonna get up out of here, but on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, what would you give this show?
I would give this an 8 out of 10.
Yeah? You know what? I would give it a 9. You know, she's a little tougher of a critic than me. You know what I'm saying? But I would give it a 9 because I was thoroughly entertained. And to be honest, I think you will too. The characters are very well written. You care about all of them. You care about something about all of them. That's why when somebody gets clipped, oh man, you feel it in your soul, yo. Yo, if you binge watch these 9 episodes, I guarantee you're gonna watch all of them. You're gonna get through all of them. The cinematography is dope. The writing is dope. I hope they make a season 2. This was very good TV and very good for my Saturday. Yeah, so on that note,
let me say something before we get going.
What you gotta say, babe?
You know, if I and Dad were in the show and we were against each other, what do you think we'll do? Protect each other or go against each other?
Well, honestly, you want me to tell you what I would do? If we were going up against each other, I would sacrifice myself so that you could go on.
Okay, but here's one more thing I have to say. When you're playing red light, green light, what do you think of? Old time games? Showtime games? Anything. Like, what do you think of? Also, these games can reflect kids. So maybe if you had really smart memories and looked back at it when you were a kid, you could probably get some energy in yourself to keep staying alive. And yes, I have played that glass game. There's like one of those games where you have to step on the punch. And then like one of them is slippery and then you fall right off.
Yeah, you gotta see it. You just gotta see it. You guys gotta see it. Leave a comment if you've seen it. Let us know what you think. Did you like it? Did you like it as much as us? Did you hate it?
Okay?
Yeah.
Anything.
Like, let us know.
Your decision.
Your decision. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. Right, baby?
And before we go,
Yeah.
our book has something to say. Our book of the day. The book of the day says that you should like and subscribe and that you should watch Squid Game. You'll like it for sure. And that is
Salute.
the end.